Blog Talk Radio.
Hi, welcome to Psychic Tapestry. I'm Ken Kessler, and she is Toni DeMaio. Hi, Toni.
Hi, Ken. Hi, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
This is I know it's the 10th, but this is our first episode of 2023. So Happy New Year to everybody. Thanks for tuning in. It is the 10th of January. As I just said, we're alive. The phone number is 347-838-9903. There are a couple ways that you can also connect with us through, if you're listening on your desktop computer on the Blog Talk Radio website, you can scroll down, pop in the chat room. I just opened that up, and you can join us there. You can also connect through social media, facebook.com/Psychic Tapestry or at Psychic Tapestry on Twitter. The phone's the best because you may have follow-up questions for us, and we might have them for you, and the back and forth of the conversation is much easier on the phone than through the chat room or through social media. But you could be working or you could be doing something difficult to call in, or maybe you like the anonymity of social media, or maybe you have some other reason that's really none of our business, and that's okay. That's why those other options are available to you. And we are going to get to you soon. I say that all the time, but I really mean it. I'm going to do my best. I was going to say this is a special show, but I like to feel like they all are. But I'm very happy that my wife, Lisa, is joining us again, if I push the button correctly. Hi, Lisa.
Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Thanks for having me back.
Thanks for coming back on.
We love to have you on.
Lisa was on with us last October as she was launching a Kickstarter program for a tarot deck and book, and she also launched a new website which has an online class to learn tarot, and wanted to mention both of those things tonight because the Kickstarter has relaunched, so you have another chance to make this happen, and the online class is in place, so that's available to you too. If tarot is something that was on your list of things to learn in 2023, you've come to the right place. Lisa, I'm going to ask you a whole bunch of questions that I already know the answer to because I know you pretty well. But you can pretend that that this is the first time you've ever heard these questions. So, and then you can give amazing answers. You call it Practical Tarot. Let's start there. What is Practical Tarot? Why do you call it that?
Because when I used to teach the class live back in the before times, I would call it Practical Tarot because I teach people to read tarot intuitively without memorizing a book. And also I teach techniques, different ways that you can use tarot in everyday life to make it a practical tool that you can use every single day if you want. So it's not just a pretty deck that sits on a shelf and collects dust. So when I met up with the artist, Holly Carton, and we started working on the deck, I wanted to write out my class in a book, and she's helping me. She's doing the art for the deck. And so I just thought Practical Tarot was a great name because the book is going to have all of the different ways that, and it's not all the ways you can use tarot, but it's a lot of good suggestions so that you can try and figure out what really works for you and what you enjoy, integrating tarot into your everyday life. So it's a practical tool.
So let's talk about the online class first, and then we'll get to the Kickstarter. How does the online class work? Is this something that you have to carve out specific times for, days for, or how does this work so that anybody who's listening can take part?
It used to be, but now last year I finally videoed all the lessons. So you can actually just buy the video course and have lifetime access to it so that you can double check. And all of the videos are broken up by, cups, wands, swords. So you don't have to go through the whole thing to find what you're looking for. If you want to review something, there's hours and hours of videos up there. And so you can just watch them on my website whenever you have time.
So you can do this at your own pace?
Yes.
Okay. So if there's somebody who's listening is really ambitious and excited about this, they could sort of binge through the whole course this weekend.
They
on
could,
the other hand,
yes. And
on the other hand, if there's somebody who is who's very busy and doesn't have a lot of time, they could take the whole weekend to get through one class, stopping and starting as they need to.
Yes, for sure. And also there, besides just teaching you the cards and the symbolism and the cycles and all that, there is a video that's solely for different spreads and how to read the cards and how the cards bridge together to tell a story and all that. It's all in there.
Okay, so for the tarot class, how many different classes are there for the overall course?
I don't remember. Sorry. You ask me questions I don't know. I think there's 8. It's either 8 or 10. I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, I was just going to ask how you broke them down. You mentioned that you broke them down by suit.
Right.
But
yeah, so there's 4 minor arcana videos, and then I broke the major arcana into 2, so there's 2 of those, and then there's spreads, and I think I broke that into 2. So I think is that 8? I was told there'd be no math.
I like that. I don't
one of the things that I really like about the way that you teach this class is that when you take the Practical Tarot course, you learn how to recognize things in the cards so you don't need to memorize the book, which is number one for me. And the other thing is that for me, it took a long time to be able to sort of get it. And I love that you get lifetime access, so you can go back. You can go back and go through the wands again, or through the major arcana, or through whatever it is that you want. Whether it's just as a refresher, or if you feel like, you know what, that went by kind of quickly for me, I'd like to go back and do it again, because you have lifetime access. So that means that you could start it, and then if life happens and you have to stop and deal with stuff for a week or 2 or 7 or whatever, you can pick up where you left off or even start all over again, which I think is really nice.
That's the plan anyway.
Okay.
Hopefully they can just go back and rewatch what they need.
Yeah. For the Kickstarter, first, for anybody who doesn't know, what is Kickstarter?
Kickstarter is like, well, it's a platform like Facebook kind of thing, but for Kickstarter, it's all creatives who have an idea that they need backers to make it a reality. So, like, there is everything on there, from somebody with a brand new kind of belt buckle to people with books to people with a movie idea to tarot to, there's anything that you can dream up. They have it on Kickstarter. And you can get on there really easily, make your login, and then you can look around and see which projects there are. And the super cool thing about Kickstarter, because I've backed projects before, and it's so cool when you get it in your hand and you know you had something to do with that project, being made real, is really cool. But the other neat thing is you can back a project, and if it doesn't get 100% fully funded, you never get charged. So you don't have to worry that you're giving them money today and they're not going to get enough, and so you wasted your money. Kickstarter doesn't fund anything unless it's 100%, so that the creator can actually make the product that they're trying to get off the ground. So it's a really cool place to, support new small businesses or creatives or anything like that. And you can get really amazing things that no one else has, that you can't get anywhere else. So that's really cool.
I remember when, I don't know if it's when Kickstarter began, like there were several different websites like this. They call them crowdfunding sites. And I remember backing one, and I don't even remember what it was right now, but I was supposed to get a T-shirt when it funded, and it didn't fund, and I didn't get my money back. And I thought, well, that kind of, I don't know, that kind of stinks. And I don't know who got the money, if the person who was trying to make whatever it was got it, or if the website got it. That particular site's not around anymore. But with Kickstarter, if you go and you check out Lisa's Practical Tarot project and you really like it, and you go through the different tiers and you find the one that really speaks to you, what you want to back, and you agree to back it, you don't get charged a nickel until it fully funds in February. I think it's the 17th is the last day.
Right.
Okay. So you don't get charged anything until it funds, and if it doesn't fund, you don't ever get charged anything. And in this last October, when she did this, it was close but didn't quite make it, so nobody who bid anything was charged. And this is kind of why I wanted to have Lisa back on again, because when she was on here, there were plenty of listeners of Psychic Tapestry who went over and supported the project, and I wanted to give you a chance to do that because you didn't get charged anything for it. But if you like what you heard and you go and check it out and you like what it looks like, then you have another chance to help Lisa make this happen. So that's why I wanted to have her on. You had mentioned that when you support a Kickstarter project, you get the chance to get cool stuff in addition to whatever you're funding. What are some of the things that you have with the Practical Tarot Kickstarter project?
There's all kinds of, they call them reward tiers for backing a project, and it can be as small as, like, if they just want an ebook of the Practical Tarot, they can get that, and that's the smallest. And then it goes all the way up to, that they get a deck, a reading. They can do my my metaphysical mentoring, so the sky's the limit, although those have a cap on it so that there's not too many of those. But anyway, they can get a tarot bag to put their cards in. They can get access to that Practical Tarot video class that I was just talking about, and signed books. They can get their name in the acknowledgments of the book. So there's all kinds of different tiers. So it's really fun to go, like, pretend shopping and see what kind of cool things you can get. And then they have add-ons to your bid that you can, add on. And, you could add on a reading. You could add on, I think I have art prints of the different tarot cards, because Holly's cards, they're so beautiful. And so you could get art prints of those, and I guess the tarot bag also, you could just do it as an add-on if you didn't get the tier that had it.
And I want to mention this because if you're listening live on January 10th, this is your last chance for this particular tier. There's an early bird option that you get in addition to the deck and the in a mini guidebook. You get the entire award-winning Sedona Pack series, 10 ebooks, which is like a $50 value. You get that. You get the entire award-winning Nightwalker series. I'm sorry, Night series. Nightwalker is the first book, which is 4 more ebooks. And you get an ebook copy of the Practical Tarot book. So that's all the perks that you get for this special early bird pack ends today. So if you're listening to this podcast after January 10th, I'm sorry that you missed that. But for anybody who's listening live, go take a look. And I put links on our media just now, Facebook and Twitter, for the Kickstarter project and also for the online course. So if after this episode, if you want to go take a look, it'll be easy to find them. One thing that I do want to ask you, Lisa, and this probably seems obvious to you, but for people listening, it may not be. Why Kickstarter? Why not just make this deck and sell it yourself?
Well, I am not an artist. I'm a writer and a tarot card reader, and I found an amazing artist, Holly Carton, and she doesn't know anything about tarot, so I get to design the card, and then we work together. She comes up with 3 mock-ups, and then I pick, and then she gets back to me with, are these colors good, and all that kind of stuff. And she is a professional artist, and she needs to be paid. So the bulk of the money from the Kickstarter will go to her. So I had to do Kickstarter because I don't have the money to fund that myself. And so anyway, and I feel strongly that she should be paid because it's 78 cards of original artwork. So it's going to be a lot of work, and I want her to be paid. So that's why I'm doing the Kickstarter, is so that she can get paid, and then we can get decks. So I can't wait.
And the cards are beautiful. The ones that she has designed so far, I think there's 5 of them. Is that right?
Mhm. Yes.
And you can see all those on the Kickstarter page if you just click that link in our social media on Facebook or Twitter, and you'll go to when you go to Lisa's Practical Tarot page on Kickstarter, the first thing you'll see is a video, so you can watch, and she'll explain the whole story, much of probably what she has said tonight. But then when you scroll down, you'll get to see mock-ups of 5 of the cards, and they're beautiful. I hate to ask this, but how did you come up with what you wanted on each of these cards? You don't have to tell me. Give me 78 answers.
Yeah, well, we haven't made all 78 yet because the Kickstarter's not done. So, but when I first started talking to Holly about the deck, I told her that I wanted the Practical Tarot deck to be really diverse and inclusive. So I wanted everyone who gets the deck to be able to relate to it. I want, people of all ages, colors, everything, so that at least somewhere in that deck you see yourself reflected. And that is one of Holly's strong suits. She feels very strongly about that as well. So it was a really good match. And then as we go through each card, I give her the symbolism that I want, and sometimes down to the color. But like, for instance, the 2 of Cups is a card that we decided together that we would make 5 cards that she did for no cost for the Kickstarter so that people could see them. And so we chose to do the Fool, the Death card, the Sun, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups card is so beautiful, I just can't even. But what I had told her was she gave me 3 mock-ups, and I chose the one of a couple together, drinking each other's cups with their arms crossed like you do at a wedding. And I told her that I would like to incorporate the infinity sign because it's a divinely authorized partnership, it's a healthy relationship, all that kind of thing. And so she ended up deciding to put that around their wrists, like they're handfasted with eternity. It's so beautiful. And I just love that card. And then we made the background green for your heart chakra. And it came out beautiful. So the goal with each card is to give you more than one symbolism in there that you can cling to remember what the card means so that you don't need the book. So, like the Fool, she's about to step off the cliff, but she's growing wings behind her because the Fool is taking a leap of faith and you won't look foolish. You're going to have wings. So we try to give every single card of these 5 have multiple images in the card and the colors and all that kind of thing to really hit home what that card means without you having to grab a book and look it up. I hope that answers the question.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay,
just
good.
Looking at, the cards are just so are stunning, and I'm excited about it, and I'm not just saying that because I'm your husband. But it is a beautiful deck. Toni, have you had a chance to take a look at this?
Yes. And I was a crowdfunder person. And I'm going to do it again.
Thank you.
I'm going to do it again. Yeah, definitely. I can't wait till it comes out. I want to get a deck. I'm excited. They're absolutely
Since you said that nothing happens until it's funded.
Right. So I have to do it again. Anybody that did it before, you have to do it again. Go ahead.
Right.
So what is the timeline if I were a listener to this podcast and thought this sounds really neat, I want to go and I want to pick one of the levels, and I'm just looking, I'm like, okay, the $10 for the ebook copy of the book, when would I get that?
That is a great question, Ken. And on the Kickstarter webpage, I made a timeline for the project so that everyone can see, what's going to happen. The other cool thing about Kickstarter is that if you become a backer, I send out updates to the backers during the Kickstarter, but also once it funds, I'll be sending updates so that everyone knows, how the project's going. So it's almost like you're part of making it happen, which is really cool. So basically, it'll fund in February. By March, all of the early bird free ebooks that you were talking about and any add-on tarot readings that people bought, they'll get all of those in March. And then in April, anyone who added on the signed Nightwalker hardcover books, those will ship in April. In May, the tarot card designs will be finalized, the final designs, and probably I will give all of the backers a sneak peek, so you'll get to see them digitally while they go off to the printer. And then in June, the Practical Tarot book will be sent to the editor. And in July, the deck and the book will go to the printer. And then in October, they will be shipping out to backers. So that's the timeline.
Okay, so if I want to do one of the big tiers and get the deck and the book and whatever other add-ons that I want, the deck and the book will actually get to me in October, even though some of the other stuff will get there to me sooner. Okay.
Right, exactly. Yep.
What have I missed? What do you think people should know about Practical Tarot deck and book, or the online class we were talking about?
I don't think you missed anything. I don't know.
Well, go me. Okay.
You were very thorough, Ken.
Yes, I agree.
Toni, did you have any questions?
Yes. No, they were all answered, and I can't wait to see this thing happen. I'm excited.
Oh, me neither. So exciting.
Yeah, I know. It is.
Well,
I'm
cool.
impressed with everything that you've done here. It's impressive.
Oh, thank you.
Admirable.
Yeah, I'm really passionate about it. I hope it will go.
I love it. It will.
Since you've answered all the questions, we should probably shift gears and let people ask their questions, whether it's about this or whether it's just about some kind of a mini reading. Toni, since I've been doing most of the talking here, why don't you step up and explain yourself, who you are, why you're here, what you're going to do tonight?
I would be happy to. Well, for the past about 73 years, I've been giving people readings, whether they wanted them or not. And nowadays, people are more open to them. But when I was a little kid, it wasn't a popular thing to have a little psychic 3-year-old predicting the future. I will tell you that firsthand. But I was born this way. And for our purposes, I have been talking to my guides all of my life. I have a really good relationship with them. And that's my superpower, I think, because they can talk to your guides and then give me the answers that you need to know. You can ask anything you'd like tonight or do a general reading, whatever you'd like. And I will be giving you those answers filtered through your guidance system. So that's what I'm going to do.
Okay. And
that's
Lisa, we've been talking to you quite a bit, but what are you going to do for callers tonight?
I have my tarot deck here, not the Practical Tarot because that doesn't exist yet, but I have my other tried and true Mystic Dreamer tarot deck all shuffled and laid out and ready to help you get some clarity and insight.
Nice.
Perfect.
And for me, I'm Ken Kessler, and I push the buttons and fly the plane here. And because we've got 2 other people on, I want to try and get as many people as I can in the next half hour while we're still here. So I'm going to just step back and let Toni and Lisa take care of the readings for tonight. And there's a question in the chat room. Are you taking chat questions? Yes. So there you go. 347-838-9903. I'll let you know when the chat question becomes more than just are you asking them. Are you taking them, rather. I'll direct the question to you guys. 347-838-9903 is our number, and I guess we're ready, so let's head to the phone. Hi, thanks so much for hanging on. What's your first name?
Hi, it's Kathy.
Hi, Kathy. Where are you calling from?
Calling from Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
Oh.
And how can Toni and Lisa help you tonight?
I wanted to look at, I have a hearing tomorrow, and I wanted to see how they thought it would go.
Do you want to go first, Lisa? Or do you want me to?
I can go first.
Okay, dear.
So I drew 2 cards. First up is the Queen of Swords, and swords is the element of air. It represents your thoughts that are, I'm sure they're very busy right now. With anytime you hear the word hearing, you always tense up. But the Queen of Swords is a very good communicator, and she keeps, she thinks things through before she speaks, and I think that that's really good advice for you for tomorrow. Just be sure that you're a very clear communicator. And I also got the Fool, which is taking a leap of faith, which makes me believe that whatever outcome you're looking for with this hearing, it's going to lead you to your next chapter. So it's going to be for your highest good, however it turns out.
So when you say whatever outcome, I'm looking for positive outcomes. So is that what you mean about the Fool card?
Yeah, well, the thing is, sometimes we think we know what we want, and the universe has a bigger plan that we don't see. So when I say an outcome is for your highest good, that's what you need to cling to, because sometimes it's not exactly what we're expecting, but it ends up being for our highest good, you know. Let me throw out an example for you. So sometimes people will come for a reading worried about custody issues, and when they get the Justice card or something, it's for your highest good, but it may be that you think you want 50-50 custody, but the reality is maybe that you're not really ready for that. And so then the judgment isn't exactly what you wanted, but it is for your highest good, and it ends up being the best. So if you hold on to that in your heart, then it's not so scary, because it is a positive outcome, no matter what happens. Do you understand? Does that make sense?
Somewhat. I guess I'll have to play it out, because it's kind of, if it's not a positive outcome for me, then they'll start the eviction process of my house again. So it's kind of no middle ground in there. That's why. Right.
But maybe that house is like a millstone around your neck. In actuality, you know, you're clinging to it, but maybe it's not the right place for you, you know?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't go there, because I'm debt free from my house. So that's why I guess I'll have to just see what happens.
Okay. Well, don't be nervous, because it is going to be for your highest good.
Okay.
Okay. Toni,
okay.
Do you have other information?
I do. I have a question first.
Yes.
Kathy? Was it Kathy? Yes.
Yes.
Kathy, were there delays? Because this card is talking about all the delays being over. So were there delays leading up to this?
It's been going back and forth for over a year. So
yes. Okay. So this says suddenly things are going to move forward at a very fast pace. All the delays are over, and the sky's the limit. This may feel a little overwhelming to you, but it's also good to know that you're going to have your answer. And it feels as though just you're on a freight train at this point, and life is barreling forward, and you're on this freight train, so you don't know where. But the angels are saying it's very necessary for you to stay grounded and to know that things are going to go your way. So that's what I'm getting. They say, again, there's a message here about communication, and I noticed that Lisa gave you that same message. It's very important that you communicate very accurately, and it will be well received by all the parties involved. Okay? And you will receive some immediate results very quickly, and I think this is tomorrow. And then I used the pendulum to ask if the decision would go in your favor, and it will. So I have some good news for you. I feel that it will go in your favor for your highest good. Okay, dear?
I hope this is this turn to the getting everything straightened out, because I've been in a nightmare. So it's people that's literally trying to steal my home from me, get false deeds, etc. So, but my judge, one quick follow up, please. The judge that I had, seems to be very, very biased towards their counsel and biased towards me. And it's like, how dare you, as a pro se, get this far and understand how to maneuver the court system, basically. And he's very, very biased, meaning that he set up a hearing on Friday for tomorrow, 3 days. He's supposed to give me 14 days to be able to respond. Just stuff like that. Not following rules, regulations, nothing.
What did your attorney say? Is there any recourse? Is there anywhere to complain?
I have to do the hearing. That's how it's set up, because I have to do the hearing. I'll ask for a continuance, and I will ask for a continuance so that they can show details, and I can do subpoenas and things like that. But I don't know if he'll even allow it, because he's so biased. He just wants it gone. It's just like, I've just never saw so much crazy. I've never been in the court system until
pray
this.
on it. Pray tonight for the highest good. Pray for the truth to come out, and try to remain serene and grounded, and meditate in the morning before you go to court. Try to clear your mind and think only good thoughts. It will help. It will help the outcome.
Yeah, definitely keep your cool. Keep your cool. The Queen of Swords is very good at controlling her thoughts and being a clear communicator. And that's what, don't come in really aggressive, because judges don't like that. So, be very clear in your communication, and hopefully everything will just, go the way you need it to.
Okay, so I kind of hear from you guys that the judge is maybe going to start paying me attention tomorrow as to what I've been saying.
Yes.
Okay.
I believe you will be heard. And I trust your attorney is also.
And we're sending you all the good vibes,
good
vibes. all the good thoughts.
Oh.
You've got this.
Oh, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it, because I'm just drained from this. It's unbelievable how you can be in America and this happens to people.
I know.
And it's just not
right.
me. So thank you guys. Go to the next caller. I
deep breaths and keep your calm.
You too.
Oh, yeah.
Take
any
care,
prayers,
Kathy.
any special thoughts would be greatly appreciated in this nightmare. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay. Take care.
You too. Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Thank you for calling us, Kathy. 347-838-9903 is the number here at Psychic Tapestry. Hi, thanks for hanging on. What's your first name?
Hi, my name is Carla.
Hi, Carla. Where are you calling from?
New York.
And how can Toni and Lisa help you tonight?
I would love to know. Well, my condo's on the market, and a buyer came today, and I'm wondering if this buyer will make an offer.
Oh, congratulations. That would be great.
Wouldn't it? So I'm just wondering.
Yeah, okay. Let me see here. Am I going first, Toni?
Yes, go ahead, dear.
Okay. Okay, well, I got the Two of Wands first, and Wands is the element of fire. It's taking action and getting things done, and the Two is about making a choice. So I feel like this buyer that came by has been looking and that they are ready to make a decision. So I think there is a good chance that you will get an offer because they're sick of looking. And it may be, too, that they've gotten it down to two choices, you and one other. So your odds are the odds are in your favor that you probably will get an offer. But I also got the Five of Cups, which cups is the element of water, represents our emotions, and the 5 is like mourning and grieving. Are you going to be sad that you're leaving this condo? Are you attached to it, kind of?
No, not at all. No.
Okay.
I'll be quite excited, actually.
Okay. Why did you? Is that like your first place you've ever bought and you've outgrown it?
No.
Or?
No. It's not the first place. Just a series of experiences. It's too long to get into, but I just need more space. Being in New York.
Okay.
Yeah.
In New York, space is hard to come by, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's a great area. It's lovely, but just
but not for you.
I decided I'm ready to move on.
Okay. Well, that could be maybe that's for them too. That where they're leaving maybe is going to be a little emotional. But just know that there might be some emotions, but keep your eye on the blessings and keep moving forward. Okay. Toni, what'd you get?
Okay, I have all positive again, and the card is the Change Your Life card. It says it is time to change your life. The time is now. And this card represents the fact that you have a need to leave the old behind and embrace the new. This is all about making a life step forward in a big way. And it says when this card presents itself, the universe is telling you that procrastination is a thing of the past, and it's time now to make the changes that you know in your heart that you need to make for your best life, for your happiness, and suddenly everything will become crystal clear to you. They say change is inevitable if you're to grow and evolve, and you are to embrace this new direction that life is pointing you in, because it's going to be very liberating and exciting. And they're saying that your archangels and that your guardian angels can help you find the new path and meaning in your life that you've been longing for. This is about an unexpected transformation and a sudden revelation. So I see all systems going ahead, and that you will very soon, have this offer. And I believe it will be. Well, it feels like they really liked it, like Lisa said. I feel like it's coming from this specific couple. But if not, there'll be others. You're going to sell this rather quickly. I would say you'll have your offer within a week, and you'll be on your way. Okay?
That sounds great. Thank you so much.
Yay. You are welcome.
Thanks for calling. Keep us posted.
Thank you. Okay.
Yay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
347-838-9903 is our number. Hi, thanks so much for hanging on. What's your first name?
Hello?
Hi, what's your first name?
My birthday is May 15, 1942.
Okay. May 15th.
My name is Maria.
Maria.
Oh.
Hi, Maria.
How are you?
Hi.
What's your question?
How can Toni and Lisa help you tonight?
The question is, do you see me? I'm going to go to Italy this year, a month. I'm going to buy a house over there, up by the water, near the water.
You're going to buy a house near the water?
Over there, what do you think? You see, I'm going to buy a house every month. You think I'm going to go?
Okay. Well, Maria, I got the Six of Wands, which is the Sweet Victory card. So, yes, I think you are going to buy a house on the water, and you're going to love it. When are you going to do this?
What do you think I'm going to go this year? This is summer,
Oh, are you going to go see it soon?
Yeah, what do you think?
Summer.
London, September.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. I think you definitely will. I also got the Justice card, which is like karma card. So you've been doing good things, and you are going to find just the perfect place. So all good news.
Good.
Toni, what'd you get?
Yes, I have. It's called the Three of Raphael, and it's all about having a reason to celebrate, This is about having a specific dream come true that's been there for you for a while, but it's also speaking of you not doing this alone. Is your family coming with you? Are they going to buy the house with you?
Yeah, my daughter.
Yes. And that's what this card is all about. It's all about having the support and the love of your family. And this is like a dream of the entire family. And they're saying this is going to be so much fun that it's like being on vacation. And that certainly sounds to me like a vacation to go to Italy. I'll tell you that. It's a beautiful place to be. I've been there. And they're saying embrace and acknowledge the people in your life who love and support you. That this is the realization of a dream that you've had for a very long time. And it was born in those happy memories of your childhood when you used to live there before. And this is just a beautiful gift. And this is what happens when people love each other the way your family does. It's just a beautiful thing. And bless you. God bless you. I'm so happy for you.
Hello?
Go ahead, dear.
Yes?
I can ask you something, please. I got to receive a settlement to buy the house. You see where I'm going to get it soon?
Oh, that's why I got the Justice card. Yes, you are.
Yes.
I'm going to get it soon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I pulled the Justice card, and I thought that was for your good karma to get this. But if you're waiting on a judgment, yes, you will get it soon.
Thank you. Thank you. God bless you.
And
you're welcome.
Yes. And the additional meaning of my card is sudden and unexpected prosperity. So I would say yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Both got the same thing. Yay. So thank you for calling, Maria. It was lovely to speak with you tonight. God bless you, sweetheart.
See you later.
Take care. Bye-bye.
347-838-9903 is our number. Hi, thanks so much for hanging on. What's your first name?
Hi, my name is Catherine. I'm calling from New York.
Hi, Catherine. How can
Catherine.
Toni and Lisa help you tonight?
Thank you. Yes, I was just wondering with work if you see me getting this job that I applied for the other day, or if you see me winning this art contest that could also help my career. Just anything you might pick up with work, I'd really appreciate.
Wow.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, I got the Emperor card, which the Emperor is your masculine energy, so that would be earning money and taking care of others. So that makes me feel like, yes, you will get this job. But I also got the Hanged Man card, which is about seeing things from a whole different angle, which could be your art. So I think there's a good chance that you could get the job and win the art contest. What?
Oh,
anyway, it looks really good.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Wow.
Yeah, I
that's
think
a good way to start the new year. Yes.
Right? That would be a great way to start your new year. But, yeah, I see all good things. So let's see what Toni has to say. But that's all good. You should be excited.
I am. You made my night. Thank you.
Yay.
You're
welcome.
Wonderful. That was a wonderful card. And I have one just as good, the Star card. That's one of the best cards in the deck. It's all about a specific dream coming true, having renewed purpose in your life and in your career, following your star, basically, and having faith in yourself. And they're saying now is the time to have great faith and hope. This star shines in the heavens as inspiration and an affirmative sign to you, meaning that your plans can be viewed with enthusiasm and confidence. And if you've been experiencing challenges lately or any delays, you can rest assured that the difficulties are quickly fading into the past. And this is the light at the end of the tunnel and the star that you can make a wish on. And the most important element for having all these beautiful things happen to you, to continue to believe in yourself. Your angels are going to help you to see how beautiful you are, how accomplished, how ready you are to move forward. And feel inspired to make long-term plans. Know that you will be very successful in the coming year. So I say yes to both the job and the contest.
It's so funny because the logo for the company the job is for is a star. So that when you said that, I was like, oh my goodness.
Yay! Oh, that's a good sign.
That worked out.
Yeah.
That's wonderful, honey. We're so glad you called tonight.
Thank you. Me too.
Yeah, sending you all the good vibes. Let us know.
I will. Thank you. Much peace, love, and blessing to all of you. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Sweetie.
See you later.
Thank you.
347-838-9903 is our number. Hi, thanks for hanging on. What's your first name?
Hi, this is Donna. I'm in California. Happy New Year to all of you.
Happy New Year.
Happy
How
New
can
Year,
Toni and
Donna.
Lisa help you? How can Toni and Lisa help you tonight, Donna?
Yeah, hi, Lisa. I'd like to know, do you see a relationship coming in? And, I'd like to be in a relationship.
Okay, 2023, your heart is open for love, right?
Yes.
All right, let's see what we got here. So first up, I got the Four of Swords, and swords is the element of air. It represents our thoughts, and the four, no matter what deck, they are always resting, and their swords are up on the wall. So for me, Spirit is telling you to just rest and get yourself ready and maybe not obsess over, when's it going to happen, what's going to happen, because the Chariot card also came up, and that's all about movement. So keep doing the things that you're doing. Put yourself out there, get out there, and let Spirit bring the right person to you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So keep doing your normal things and meeting people and maybe not be super hyper-focused on it because it's coming for you, all right?
Yeah. Well,
okay.
Great. Thank you.
You're welcome. What did you get, Toni?
I got new love. I got the new love card. And I'm also looking in the Angel Romance deck. But that would be the right card for 2023.
Yeah.
And the romance angels have sent this card to you like a Valentine, signaling that very soon you will be meeting someone new, and this will be a love relationship. And they say just prepare well for this, though, by opening your heart mindfully to new love, and also taking some time to release the energy of any exes, and also be very, very sure to forgive anyone who's ever hurt you in the past in a romantic relationship. Don't forgive them because they were right, because of course they weren't, they hurt you, but forgive them because it's best for you, and it releases the energy. And it doesn't even hurt in the new year to cut cords, have Archangel Michael come in a prayerful meditation and ask him to cut the cords of anyone from the past that is pulling on your energy so that you can meet this new love with an open heart. And the angels are also mentioning that it's best to trust new people until they give you a reason not to. I know that trust is hard for most of us because we've been living on the earth and we've been let down at times. But it makes much more sense to trust people until they give you a reason not to. Okay? But this new love is coming, and I feel it will be in the coming year, and I'm feeling that it will be warm outside when you do finally meet, and I think you will meet him organically in the course of your life, and I think it will be either in late spring or summer. Okay, dear?
Wonderful. Yeah,
Are you
I'll
there?
keep my eyes open. Thank you.
Yay.
Yeah, definitely.
Excited.
You are welcome. Yes, you should be. It's going to be a good year.
Oh, wonderful. I'm looking forward. Thank you.
Yeah, sending you all the good vibes. Keep us posted.
Yes.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you, dear. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I was going to throw out the phone number again, but we are just about out of time. Do you want to try and sneak one more in?
Sure.
Sure, we'll be fast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, thanks for hanging on. What's your first name?
Hi, this is Ashil from New York. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Good.
How
How
can
about
Toni
you?
and Lisa help you tonight?
Just the new year. I just started a new online business, but can I get a general just message for the new year?
What do you need to know?
Just what's coming up, my business or whatever, love life or just.
Okay. Okay, well, I got the 5 of Pentacles, which is money. It's health and money, and it's halfway through a cycle. And usually on this card, there will be a key and a door, and you need to pick up the key. So this is telling me that there is big opportunities probably with your new business, but you might need to partner up with someone. So don't be afraid to knock on doors and network because it's going to enhance your business. So it's not necessarily that you have to take on a partner, but networking with other companies to try and figure out how you might work with them is probably something that you should look at doing this year because it will really help you grow faster. And then the second card I got is the Empress, which is all about manifesting and bringing things into the world that you would like. So if you haven't yet set your goals for your business for the year, figure out and think big, figure out where you would like your business to be at the end of the year, because then you'll know which doors to go knock on. So I hope that helps, but it looks like your business is going to grow.
Yeah, that helps because I have my business, but I was open to partner with somebody else, do something else extra. So I'm glad to hear that. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so there's a good validation for you to do that.
So,
Yay.
good.
And
Toni, what do you have?
Card for it too. I have the Sun card. And this is all about your life being wonderful. Great things are headed your way. Your plans will succeed beyond your wildest dreams. Keep your thoughts and your words positive and you will thrive. Believe in yourself and those around you during this magical time in your life. And this is about also having inspiring new ideas that will lead the way to abundance and happiness. Now, abundance can also mean love. It doesn't just mean money. And the additional meanings of this card are developing a loving and trustworthy relationship, gaining more knowledge about yourself, and having personal satisfaction and great happiness in all the parts of your life. So that sounds to me like not only is your business going to thrive, but I believe you're going to meet someone special too. And I think it'll be through the business, actually. That's what I'm feeling. So thank you for calling.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your help.
To you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
A Happy New Year, sending you all the good vibes for your business.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Happy New Year too.
Happy New Year.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
We are just about out of time. Blog Talk Radio is going to cut us off here in a minute, whether we're ready or not. So apologies to those still on the phone. Tried to get to as many as we could. We just couldn't get to everybody. But Toni and I will be back 2 weeks from tonight if technology and everything works out. And you are welcome and encouraged to call back in a couple weeks. If you don't want to wait, go to psychictapestry.com, click on our teachers and healers, and you can book a private reading with Toni or with Lisa or with me. In the meantime, Toni, as always, thank you so much for giving up your Tuesday evening. And Lisa, thank you especially for giving up some time and coming on. Reminder to everybody that...
Thanks for inviting me, guys.
It was fun. It was fun.
Reminder that Lisa's Practical Tarot Kickstarter and her online tarot course, links for both of those are on our social media, so you can check those out. Happy New Year. Thank you so much for listening, and take care of yourself, and we will talk again in a couple weeks.
Bye-bye.
With Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to... Has anyone seen the bride and groom?
Sorry, we're here. We were getting lucky in the limo and we lost track of time.
No, Lucky Land Casino, with cash prizes that add up quicker than a guest registry.
In that case, I pronounce you lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Daily bonuses are waiting. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.